Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Game 1. 2K Sports presents the playoffs of the NBA. I'm Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Craig Anthony courtside. On our sidelines tonight, reporting Allie LaForce. You look at Indiana. You saw them looking very tough, winning that last round pretty easily in 5 games.
And really, a deciding game like this, everything's magnified. And sometimes that can be a challenge. But the best players find a way to channel that energy. Playing in front of this great home crowd, I believe, can only help.
And, you know, that's probably why the visiting team traditionally has a higher winning percentage in deciding games than in any other game in the series. But still, like you said, you wouldn't trade home court for anything with a one-and-done situation.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Tyrese Halliburton. That's his first foul. Knocks it loose. Going by Nembhard.
Nice finish, Nembhard. Getting it done, pushing it on the break.
Pass to Bona. Maxey deciding where to go with it. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
What he lacks in height, he certainly makes up for with his bounce.
Siakam outside. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. We take a look at the 76ers. They come in riding high after their round 1 win, Greg. You see that momentum carrying over?
Well, Kevin, momentum's a funny thing, especially in a playoff format. From one round to the next, everything can change in a heartbeat. They've got to put their last win behind them and really focus on the task at hand.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Well, I spoke with the head coach of the Pacers. I wondered what coach has in store for PG tonight. Hopefully a low-scoring game, Coach joked, going on to say, we'll throw some aggressive defenses his way, but we also have to play him well when he's off the ball. It's a tricky assignment, so Coach is aware this is going to be a challenge for his team. Back to you guys.
Okay, Allie, thank you.
Well, I'll tell you what, Siakam going to the rim is like a moth going to the flame. You can't keep them away.
On top, Nembhard. Tries the spin move. And here is Hachimura. Paul George with the steal. To the inside. Bona. Back to Maxey. George sets a screen. Another miss by Philadelphia. Here's Indiana. Siakam looking around. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. To the middle. Here's George. That's the free fly. By Grimes. No good.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Halliburton on the wing. Puts up a 3. Paul George grabs the miss. And so George will bring it up for Philadelphia. And he dunks it down.
He's used to sharing the love. Exceptional timing on that pass.
Pass to Nembhard. It's stolen by Brown. Grimes with it. And Hachimura picks him up defensively. Now, here's George. Five to shoot. Philadelphia needs to get a shot off. Here's Brown. It's rebounded by Indiana. Steps back. Here's Siakam. And once again off the mark by Indiana.
Well, he's a really good shooter. Got a good look from medium range, and I think they'll go back to that.
Here's Hachimura.
That is big time by Hachimura. No mercy at all.
to Grimes. Here's Maxey. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it. A ton of contact and a good call by the official. Extremely reliable. When he steps up to the line, you just kind of expect him to knock him down.
Pass to McConnell. Out to Smith. Over George. And it's Smith missing.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Down low. It's stolen by Adams. Here's Whitmore. And it's Grimes with the rebound. And now the 76ers on the break. And here's Maxey outside. The shot goes in. First of the night. He's 1 for 3 to start the game. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Shepard, that's good.
And Smith already understands you have to be unselfish if you're going to gain the respect of your teammates and coaches.
Maxey into the lane. Shoots. Brown deciding where to go with it. And that one drops for him.
Brown has a nice shot repertoire. Clearly the mid-range doesn't give him much trouble.
Pacers trail by 5. Pass to Whitmore. Adams outside. Tries from 10. On the wing, Whitmore. Hits the three-point bomb.
And this is crucial to Whitmore's development, wanting to continue to improve as a scorer.
And timeout called by Nick Nurse. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. There's a minute 47 left to play here in the first. Edgecombe with it. And out of bounds as the Pacers gain possession.
That's a real brain fade right there, a mental error, and it cost them a possession.
Indiana trailing here. Pass to Shepard. We've got 1:28 left in the first quarter. 6 to shoot. Here's Smith. They get the rebound. Now Whitmore. Here's McConnell. Hits the front of the rim and out.
Got a decent look at it, but sometimes the shot just doesn't go down.
Over to the wing. On for bounce pass. Here's Drummond. Over in the corner, Edgecombe. And the dunk by Edgecombe.
And there was some power behind that slam by Edgecombe.
And so the timeout here taken by Rick Carlisle. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. On defense, the 76ers. They lead by 4. And Whitmore throws it down.
And when he gets downhill, Whitmore is a force.
Here's Edgecombe. And the 3 off target.
And, Kevin, they need to be consistent with their effort on the boards. You look at the box score, and they're at a definite disadvantage.
And, you know, time will tell how big a factor that becomes in this game, guys, but if you're the coaching staff, it's certainly a point of emphasis.
Here's Edgecombe. And the dunk by Edgecombe.
And you want to talk about hang time. Edgecombe is still going up while others are coming down.
A shot by McConnell, no good. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Philadelphia ahead, leading by
the 76ers, 19.
And you are back with us live as we bring you continuing coverage of the Eastern Conference semifinals. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the 76ers.
You know, in the early going, they've been effective scoring in the mid-range, and if it's falling, I say stay with it.
Also, they're getting into the teeth of the defense. Points in the paint, something coaches always love to see.
Halliburton with it. Picked up by Edwards. And it's Halliburton missing. The 76ers leading by 5. Oubre, good. Oubre's got his first points of the night.
That's the way to do it. Oubre using his length inside to his advantage.
Pass to Smith. Over Watford. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim. Philadelphia with the ball. 7-point game, the biggest lead in the game.
You know, you'd love to see him pull that off, but instead he goes from highlight reel to the blooper.
Here's Smith. Edgecombe with the steal. One-on-one fast break. Drummond in the post. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Drummond. Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in. Here's Halliburton. Down low, Halliburton puts it in.
Nice job capitalizing inside by Tyrese Halliburton. You know, he's capable of doing damage down there when given the opportunity.
Outside Edwards. Drummond the screen. Inside. And it's Drummond with the jam.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Siakam outside. That's miss number 3 for him. Now 2 for 5 from the floor. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Here's Edgecombe. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Here's Halliburton. And he uses the glass on the layup. Halliburton's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Long take right there by Halliburton. You know, when he sees a lane to the rim, he really goes after it.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark.
And guys, I know there are a lot of questions right now defensively for this team. There's no doubt about that.
Here's Watford. Great pass to set up the lay-in. And it's a 9-point Philadelphia lead. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Back to Halliburton. To the paint. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
And just a little too lax with that possession, and it cost him.
And I tell you what, more brain-neutral plays like that one, and they'll have a hole deeper than the one they're already in.
Here's Maxey. Connects on the 9-footer. Maxey's got 7 points.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
And Halliburton slams it in.
High energy throwdown that time by Halliburton. Not wasting any time or motion.
Pass to Brown. Now Grimes. Shot clock at 5. Again, Philadelphia.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Well, you know, it's been all high percentage shots for them so far. I mean, just the kind of execution you want in the first half.
Here's Halliburton. And here comes Brown, leading the fast break. Shot by Grimes. Oh, good. Siakam outside. And it's Hachimura in the corner. And he's good on the 3-ball. He has 5.
Hachimura was hoping the ball would come his way, and he was ready.
Outside, Maxey puts up a deep 3. Grimes with it. And stolen by Siakam. An even 3-on-3 break. And taken away by Brown. Here's Bona. Left side, George. Good D by Siakam.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Nembhard's shot is good.
Once Nembhard takes that first step, he's gone. Got a deceptively quick first step, which is lightning fast.
Outside, George. Pocket 6. Good opportunity, puts it up. Siakam pulls it in. And so Siakam will bring it up for the Pacers. 6-point game. There's his 3rd field goal, and now he's made half of his 6 shots.
What a nice move by Siakam. A much improved ball handler, especially for a forward. He's making it happen right there.
George sets a screen. No good. They had a chance to end the run there.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Uh-oh. Changed his mind on the way up and tricked himself.
Puts it up. And the 76ers get it back. Here's Maxey. Got it. And he's now 3 for 5 from the field.
Appears like he's found his footing here in the second quarter. Much more efficient.
And so the timeout here taken by Rick Carlisle. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Some changes for Philadelphia. 1:43 left here in the second. Now, here's McConnell. He has yet to score. No one near Shepard as he lets it go. Good. And McConnell gets the assist.
McConnell always looking around, surveying the situation. Head on the swivel. Outstanding pass out to the perimeter.
Here's Edwards. The shot from the low post is good.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Pass to Whitmore. Over Edgecombe. And it's Whitmore missing. The 76ers leading by 5. Edwards drives in. And it's good, 2 points. Edwards got 4 points in the quarter.
Yeah, they've gone away from the triple as they look to protect this lead.
Yeah, you know, sometimes that can be a mistake. But they weren't shooting it especially well early on, so I think it makes sense to shy away from the triple.
Shot clock at 6. Oubre, left side. Pass to Drummond. And Drummond throws it down.
Tell you what, that was a power play by Drummond there. He's made a career out of stress testing the rims.
15 seconds left now here in the second. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
It's a scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
And timeout called by Nick Nurse. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline.
Thanks, everybody.
And here's McConnell. No scoring in this one. There's the try. Comes up empty down low.
Now that's defensive presence. Harassing the shooter and grabbing the miss.
And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. Back right after this. And we're back for more exciting action from the Eastern Conference semifinals. Pass to George. Fires for three. Nailed from three-point land. George has got the first basket of the third quarter for Philadelphia. Here's Halliburton. And finished off by Halliburton.
Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish.
Maybe that'll help them recapture their edge a little bit, guys.
George, that's a two-pointer. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Kicks it out to Maxey. Another three for Philadelphia.
The numbers testify. Tyrese Maxey is one of the best three-point shooters in the NBA.
Siakam inside. Can't cash in from close range.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
And it's Bona missing. Pacers trailed by 13. And finished off by Siakam.
Look out now, Siakam putting on a show.
Left side, Maxey. George looking around. 6 on the shot clock. The open look. Hachimura grabs the miss.
Nothing seems to be going down for him today.
Down low. Here's Siakam. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Now the 76ers on the break. To the middle. Here's Bona. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
Making opportunities. Maxey smartly using the pick and roll to create for his team.
And so now a timeout called by Rick Carlisle. He's ready to talk things through with them. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Halliburton drives in. Good for another field goal. Number 5 in the night. 5 for 10 shooting.
Great speed displayed that time by Tyrese Halliburton. Went right to the rack when he saw the gap in the defense.
Here's Grimes. Oh, good with the triple.
That's what you want defensively. Force contested threes.
Pass to Hachimura. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Philadelphia leading by 11. To the inside. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
Here's George. And the 76ers tack on 2 more.
Stepping in from the line, George. Very good and capable from mid-range.
Here's Nemhard with the drive. Misses from short range. Outside, Maxey. Outside for George. Five on the clock. It's Grimes on the wing. Over Siakam. Kicks it out to Maxey. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Quick-footed, creative Maxey. So much fun to watch. He plays with such boundless energy, and he's still got room to grow.
Pacers trailed by 17. Here's Halliburton. And Halliburton slams it in.
Halliburton going off like this is fun to watch. He's really been engaged offensively.
Nemhard inside the three-point line. Cans the shot from the wing. Nemhard's got 6.
You know, not necessarily what you're looking for, but still able to convert.
And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession.
Substitution on the court.
Outside, Edwards. Hands it from downtown. He has 7.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
That was your Pacers high school.
Pacers trailed by 16. Now Halliburton. 12 points for him. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Inside. And it's Drummond with the jam.
And how about the movement there by Drummond off that pick and roll, getting himself to a great spot there for the finish.
Philadelphia leading by 16. Pass to Drummond. Edwards looking it over. It's rebounded by Tyrese Halliburton. Launches it. Oubre with the steal. Outside Maxey. Fires the 3. Bangs home the trifecta. Maxey's got a pair of 3s now here in the third for Philadelphia. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the 76ers.
I like the fact that they've been very aggressive at the defensive end. Tenacious. They're jumping passing lanes and coming away with a lot of steals.
Another place they've had the upper hand tonight is in transition. They've gotten a bunch of good points off the fast break.
When Maxey is clicking on all cylinders, he is a tough guy to slow down.
Down low, Smith. And the dunk by Smith.
That's really an outstanding assist, creating a great opportunity inside. You can see the chemistry between those guys.
Here's Watford. No good on the triple. Pacers trailed by 19. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
6 to shoot. Here's Whitmore. Hits the target from 18 feet. Whitmore's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
An old school shot from Whitmore. There is still some value in that mid-range.
Here's Drummond. Second chance shot. It's going to be a goaltending call here, so they'll count the bucket.
Kudos for the effort, but he got there a little too late.
And taking care of the ball has been a problem for him.
That's something that they've got to fix. While the defense has been good, a lot of these turnovers have been unforced.
Pass to Smith. 4 on the clock. Whitmore. The rebound by Watford.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels. Well, you know, he may be a bit undersized at the 4, but he makes up for it with his athleticism.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Smith surveying the D. The shot missing.
And they've won the rebound battle so far, and it's translated to the scoreboard.
Boy, the effort level they've had has been outstanding. Hard to keep a team down when they play with that much energy.
And timeout called by Nick Nurse. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan.
Everyone, show them some love.
9 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. 4 seconds left. And Edgecombe gets it to go. Edgecombe's got 11 points.
A nice job taking what the defenders gave him, but these guys need a gut check right now.
Well, that's exactly the kind of defense that's gotten them into the hole.
72.
And we're ready to get back into the action here in game 1. Let's see what this quarter has in store for us. Pass to Nembhard. Now Whitmore. Misses off the right iron. Here's Edgecombe. Fires from the wing. In the corner, it's Watford. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
That's only the first turnover, guys. He's been safe as an option for them at the offensive end.
And Indiana making a change here. Siakam outside. And finished off by Siakam.
And those are 2 loud points. Siakam flushes it without much effort.
Here's Edgecombe. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. The first free throw is good.
At the line for the 76ers.
Good on both.
Well, you want to talk about upside. DJ Edgecombe has as much as anyone in this class, except for maybe the top pick, Cooper Flag.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on Kelly Oubre. First one falls for him.
The native of Japan, Hachimura, continues to demonstrate why he was a lottery pick in 2019.
We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Edgecombe with it. Over McConnell. And Edgecombe gets it to go. Edgecombe's got 4 points now in the quarter. Now, here's McConnell. To the paint. And the dunk by Hachimura.
And how about that? What a sensational finish.
Yeah, you got to be able to get some hang time to do that.
Yeah, to glide in and reverse it home like that, so sweet.
Here's Edgecombe. No good from outside.
Well, he had 1 3-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with 2 saves.
Siakam misses. Philadelphia leading by 21. Let's go. The Pacers pull it in.
Well, he certainly hit some turbulence here, trying to get it cranked back up.
Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And always nice to have an inside-out threat like Siakam. He can have an impact anywhere on the floor.
Outside Edwards. The 3. Good on the triple.
really in a good position thanks to the accuracy from beyond.
Yeah, you got that right. I mean, you got it real right. They are lighting it up from beyond the arc this half.
Nembhard for three. It's Drummond with the rebound. Philadelphia with the ball. Here's Edgecombe. And the dunk by Edgecombe.
Yeah, man, this kid, Edgecombe, is special. He just gets off the ground so fast to throw it down.
To the middle. Here's Siakam. And Siakam throws it down.
You know, he's been fairly productive, but it's going to take more, either from him or somebody else.
With the shot. Up again. Here's Drummond. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
This is what Drummond is known for, fellas. I mean, assertive, aggressive, relentless, hard-working. He's just a dogged offensive rebound.
A shot by Nembhard, no good. Here's Edgecombe. Drummond the screen from deep three-point territory. Edgecombe, no good. Now, Nembhard. And here is Hachimura. It's Drummond with the rebound. And he drives in. And the dunk by Edgecombe.
Sometimes young guys struggle feeling like they belong in the NBA. Edgecombe can put that aside with this performance.
Siakam's shot is off. Edgecombe with it. Over in the corner, Edwards. Pass to Edgecombe. Just 5 on the clock. Now, Watford. Here's Edgecombe. He's covered by Hachimura. And he makes that one.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
To the inside. Siakam. The second chance effort. Oubre with the steal. Back to Edwards. Takes a three. And the three ball is good. Edwards got 9 points here in the second half.
This is what they were hoping to get from him tonight. Solid performance.
Pass to Huff. Misses and the dry spell continues. Drummond in the post. Here's Edgecombe. Drummond the screen. From the stripe. 76ers with the new shot clock. Outside Edwards. They shoot again. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot. Edwards got 8 points in the quarter. Here's Nembhard. It's hauled in by the 76ers.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
Edgecombe, no good. It's been a pretty tough stretch for them.
And this will be an important possession. It's really essential. They put a stop to this run, and the best way to do it is by great execution.
Siakam's shot is off. Here's Philadelphia. Inside. Here's Drummond. 6 for 6. He's yet to miss from the field.
That's where Drummond generates most of his offense. I mean, he's got a lot of moves in the low post.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. 1:30 left in the fourth quarter.
Your dance team.
They made big plays when it counted, and that's why it's going to be on to the next round for the 76ers.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Tyrese Maxey.
The way he saw the floor was quite special. I mean, he served up a ton of room service dimes.
Siakam outside. Shoots the three. The rebound by Watford.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Near the three-point line, it's Edwards. Another miss by Philadelphia. And so it's Hachimura who brings up the ball for the Pacers. Nembhard's shot is good.
That took a little extra effort from Nembhard, but the juice was worth the squeeze.
Timeout called the 76ers. They're in front by 31.
Give yourself a round of applause.
There's 31 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Three-pointer. Out to Edwards. Shot clock at 6. And Hachimura with a clear path to the rack.
And it's all about getting to the right spot. And Hachimura did just that in transition.
Here's Edgecombe. So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. And you got to feel good about getting each and every game here in the postseason.
You know, Kevin, each game is just so significant and
He said you rock so naturally. I said, now that you've learned the deal, let me tell you why I'm so for real. I'm Cosmo D from outer space. I came to rock the human race. It is, I want to hear you say, jam on it. Jam on it. I say, jam on my mama, jam on it. Jam all around and upside down. I keep it jamming to the jam on production sound. Jam on it.
Jam on it. I said jam on it. I said jam on is the funky beat that takes control with the short sharp booty that'll rock your soul.
Jam on it.
Jam on it. I said jam on it. Get out of your seat and jam to the beat and don't you dare stop your early morning.
Jam on it.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Game 1. 2K Sports presents the playoffs of the NBA. Alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan, and we'll be checking in with Allie LaForce from the sideline moments from now. It's the Philadelphia 76ers facing the Indiana Pacers. Take a look at the Pacers. We saw them looking very tough, winning that last round pretty easily in 5 games. And it's Halliburton penetrating. It's deflected. And here's George for 3. And the 76ers get it back. Outside, Maxey. 5 on the clock. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Taking a look at Philadelphia. And this series will put them to the test, Greg. It's difficult competition they're up against.
And now's not the time to get clever. You go with what got you here. You're saying, here's what we've got. See if you can stop it.
Now, here's Siakam. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. First quarter, just over a minute played. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Earlier, I spoke with Rick Carlisle. I brought up Tyrese Maxey, and I asked him what makes him so hard to guard. He said, quote, to put things simply, his speed and his decision-making. He's one of the fastest guys in the game, and also picks smart shots to take. That combination is lethal. We'll see how his defense fares against Maxey tonight. Back to you.
Great work as always, Allie. Thank you. Here's Halliburton, and the layup falls.
That shot by Halliburton, not easy. Taking the hit and still finishing the play.
Outside, George. The 19-foot shot. And again, it's Philadelphia.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
Pass to Hachimura. And he drops it in from the low post.
I love how under control Hachimura is. Able to push his way through the contact and score. Nice work.
Here's Grimes. Here's Maxey. Pascal Siakam grabs the miss. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Fighting through the contact, Siakam. Tremendous finish around the rim.
Pass to Grimes. Back to Maxey. Excellent defense there from Halliburton. Pacers trail by 3. To the middle. Tries from 7. And it's Grimes with the rebound. And it's Maxey with the ball for the 76ers. Beyond the arc. It's rebounded by Indiana.
You can tell he's just a touch out of sync here. But he's battling, continuing to fight.
It's stolen. Now the 76ers on the break. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. That ball's nice speed that time from George. Maxey's got 5 points so far.
Zero hesitation. Maxey, great confidence in his mechanics and his work.
Halliburton with it. Picked up by Brown. And it's Halliburton missing. From deep, Maxey. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
Maxey is a do-it-all guard. I mean, defense never knows if he's going to shoot it, pass it, or take off the dribble.
And he nails the 3rd. Pacers trailed by 8. Halliburton feeling it out a bit. Nembhard with it. Hasn't made one yet. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Down low. Here's Smith. The rebound by Paul George.
The inside just a bit too congested for him to get the usual shot he would have with rhythm.
Here's Bona. Here's Maxey. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Pass to Halliburton. Back to Smith. And they get it. Jaylen Brown with the rebound.
Trying to take what the defense allows, but he couldn't get it to go.
Deflects the pass. George with the steal. And he makes good on the layup. George has got 7.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Stripped it away. Brown outside.
He did not want to pick up his second foul this early. Now he's got to be careful.
And he's knocked off course by the knee. The foul call. He'll shoot free throws.
And you know, George is a tough cover. The length, the range, smooth athlete, very difficult to match up with.
And so the timeout here taken by Rick Carlisle. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guy. Pacers trailed by 14. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tyrese Maxey. That is his first foul of the game.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Yeah, he was one step late that time.
Really having a difficult time getting anything to fall.
Boy, you've got to give credit to the defense. I mean, this is where you want to really work for quality looks. Try to get that confidence back. Leading the charge. What a huge quarter for him.
Pass to Whitmore. Adams outside. Back to Whitmore. Can they get it? Tries again. Adams' shot is off.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Well, I don't think there's any question about it. They came focused and ready to play. They're doing everything they can to put things in their favor. You earn that, and they're actually earning it well right now.
Now, here's George. 12 points for him. And here's Maxey outside. His 5th miss. Now 2 for 7 from the floor.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack. And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Pass to Grimes. Comes out of the gate empty. He's 0 for 1.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open. Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Here's Whitmore. It's good from long range.
And guarding him on the perimeter isn't a priority for them right now, but if this continues, it will be.
Here's Edgecombe. Drummond a screen. Shot clock at 6. Off target from three-point range.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
And stolen by Drummond. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. He had a nice open look right there.
That's what they really want to get from Edgecombe, a consistent stroke from the perimeter.
Now, here's McConnell. Still without a basket. Indiana shooting their first free throws of the game. And timeout called by Nick Nurse. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan.
Yes, that is here are your Indiana base minutes.
The Pacers making a switch here.
Team, everyone. Show them some love.
And he knocks down the first one.
Yeah, he's one of the most steady players in the NBA in terms of handling his role effectively. T.J. McConnell does an outstanding job running the offense, creating havoc on defense, and dictating a fast pace.
Here's Edgecombe. And the dunk by Edgecombe.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Paul George, he's been the guy. And we're back for more exciting action from the Eastern Conference semifinals. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
They've really been pushing that thing in the open floor, and so far the opposition's not been able to slow them down at all.
And guys, they've also done a great job generating offense from their defense, forcing turnovers and making the defense pay for those mistakes.
The Pacers shooting their third free throw shot of the game. Here's Edgecombe. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here.
I think Edgecombe's quickness put the defense at a bad spot there, so they end up fouling him.
It's his first trip to the line. And he makes both free throws. Pacers trailed by 15. Now Johnson. Goes up from the top of the key. The rebound by Watford.
And guys, not sure where his head was on that shot. Not what this offense was designed to create.
Not at all. I mean, that's where they want him looking for a teammate, not trying to do it on his own. He needs to share the wealth there.
And you want to talk about hang time. Edgecombe is still going up while others are coming down.
Nice move. And the dunk by Smith.
He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam.
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
Now here's Edwards. Still scoreless. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Watford. Over Smith. They grab their own miss. Oubre, no one around him. No good with the triple. Pacers trailed by 15. And it's Whitmore missing. Driving to the basket. And the dunk by Edgecombe.
Yeah, man, this kid, Edgecombe, is special. He just gets off the ground so fast to throw it down.
Here's Whitmore. Basket made, just his second this contest. He's 2 for 7 now.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Edgecombe. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Here's Smith. Back to Bryant. Sinks that one from the post.
When he's dropping dimes, an opponent gets very nervous dealing with Jabari Smith.
Takes it inside. In the corner, it's Watford. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. And so the timeout here taken by Rick Carlisle. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
And I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
And some changes here for the Pacers. Pacers trailed by 13. Siakam outside. Pass to Nembhard. Off on the layup.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
There's the pick. And finished off by Siakam.
Siakam is really effective on either side of the pick and roll, and that's part of what makes him a great scorer. He can get it a lot of different ways.
And Edgecombe gets it to go.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
It's Nembhard on the wing. Back to Siakam. Over Watford. Siakam's shot is off. The 76ers leading by 15. And here's Edwards. No scoring in this one. Here's Drummond.
Once Drummond gets the ball there, you can kiss it goodbye.
Here's Halliburton. Halliburton converts inside.
Reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Edgecombe with it. He's got 15. Here's Drummond. Pass to Edgecombe. And here's Edwards. Screen by Watford. Goes back up. Edwards can't hit.
Look, when the defense leaves the mid-range open like that, you got to punish them, or they'll keep letting you shoot it.
And those are two loud points. Siakam flushes it without much effort.
Here's Edgecombe. And timeout called by Nick Nurse. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy.
If you see yourself on the big screen, then you know what to do. Show us the moves.
Here's Maxey. He has 7. Outside, George. 6 on the shot clock. Drills it from outside. George has got 15.
Cannot let George get his feet set out on the perimeter. He'll bury it.
With the drive. A shot by McConnell, no good.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Now here is Hachimura. Here's McConnell. Siakam outside. Over Maxey. Siakam misses. And it's Maxey with the ball for Philadelphia. Pass to George. Back to Maxey. Now Grimes. Scoreless thus far. 4-on-3 break. Now here is Halliburton. Score the basket, his third after 5 shots.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
And I say, hey, if it keeps working, go to it. Stay with it. I mean, until the defense responds and provides more resistance, keep making them pay.
Outside, George. Pass to Brown. And finished off by Brown.
We've come to expect plays like that from Brown. He won't waste any opportunity to throw it down.
Halliburton with the bucket.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And, you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Now, here's Siakam. He's got 6. Outside for Halliburton. Pass to Smith. A second chance effort. And they will get the basket here, folks, as they rule goaltending.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
If you can't stop it, here it comes. I'm right at you.
Outside, George. And the three ball is good. George has got 18 points.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Pass to Whitmore. Off the mark, and he's 2 of 8 for the game.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Here's Maxey, and he lays it straight in. 9 points in the game so far.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
A dominating first half of basketball, and so far hasn't been close. 76ers lead by 17. We're going to step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime. And you are back with us live as we bring you continuing coverage of the Eastern Conference semifinal. The 76ers leading by 17. Outside, George. Shoots over Nembhard. The shot by George, no good. And a wide open look for Hachimura. Sinks the three-pointer. Hachimura's got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for the Pacers. Pass to George. Plenty of space. And another one in the scoring column for him. He's 7 of 10 from the field.
You know, George is unstoppable when he puts it all together like this.
Nice move. And finished off by Halliburton.
That should give him a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt here.
And, you know, that's exactly what happens when you don't settle. That's the result. Tremendous effort and a big-time finish there.
Now, here's Maxey. 9 points in the game so far. And that'll be Philadelphia as it goes out of bounds. 76ers retain possession. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. 2 on the clock.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half. Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Those are free points you're giving away. You've got to work harder on the glass.
Siakam outside. Out to the right wing. Hachimura down low. It's hauled in by the 76ers.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
Their three-point percentage has taken a big leap here in this second half.
And their lasers are starting to do their thing. I mean, that's going to be the ticket for them the rest of the way.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, our man is going for the jugular.
Well, he only plays one way, and that's full throttle, all day, all the time, cold-blooded and lethal.
It's stolen by Hachimura. Siakam, right side. Hachimura down low. 6 to shoot. Siakam's shot is off. The 76ers leading by 16. George, that's a two-pointer. The rebound by Halliburton. And here's Halliburton. He'll bring it up for the Pacers. Siakam outside. They double-team Siakam. Pass to Hachimura. from outside the arc. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. And now here's George, the fast break opportunity. Outside, Maxey. Back to George. And George with the stuff.
Making opportunities. Maxey smartly using the pick and roll to create for his team.
And so now a timeout called by Rick Carlisle. He's ready to talk things through with them. Both teams will make substitutions. Pacers trailed by 18. Whitmore up top. 5 points in the game. Great positioning on the putback.
You know we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Here's Edgecombe. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. Edgecombe's got 17 now. Here's Halliburton. It's Drummond with the rebound. Philadelphia leading by 18. It's stolen by Nembhard. Drops in the breakaway late. Nembhard's got his first points of the night.
Nice finish, Nembhard. Getting it done, pushing it on the break.
Outside for Halliburton. Back to Smith. Clock at 6. They shoot again. And he sinks the layup. 6 points for him.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up.
Yes, he does. That's what we call helium. Yeast rising and helium floating.
Here's Edgecombe. 19 points in the game. Drummond a screen. And there's the drive. And the dunk by Edgecombe.
And for a rookie, Edgecombe is showing some impressive confidence offensively. I'm not sensing any hesitation from him.
Here's Johnson. And then Johnson with the jam.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and polish.
And yep, that's going to be a flagrant foul. Unnecessary contact.
Boy, a very hard foul that time, and the officials had to slap him with the flagrant. I mean, you can't let him get away with that kind of contact.
Yeah, Gene, that's an easy call for the officials to make when there's that much contact. The league is really cracking down on those sort of plays. And Edgecombe gets it to go. Edgecombe's got 25 points in the game. Whitmore with it. He's got 5.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Whitmore's got 7 points in the game.
And Whitmore a beast inside because of his power and ability to elevate.
Edwards looking it over. Comes up empty from 19 feet out. Pacers trailed by 18. Latrey. Here's Smith. Second chance shot. No good at the rim. Here's Edgecombe. He's got 25. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. Steven Adams picks one up.
The explosive Edgecombe. It's so tough to contain this kid.
Now here's Johnson. The putback. The rebound by Watford. Pass to Oubre. Over in the corner, Edgecombe. Drives to the hoop. Here is Edwards. Just 5 to shoot. Misses the 3. And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for Indiana. And some very quick points for him on that possession. 8 points for him.
Good quick play that time by Smith. For a big guy, he really moves his feet well.
And timeout called by Nick Nurse. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. 40 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Edgecombe. And the dunk by Edgecombe.
And you see that burst of speed from Edgecombe. He just blows by the defense there.
Indiana moving it around. Screen by Smith to the paint. And Smith with the stuff.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
That one doesn't go. Here's Oubre. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers holding a big 8.
The 76ers, 75.
And we're ready to get back into the action here in game 1. Let's see what this quarter has in store for us. Philadelphia leading by 18. Pass to Brown. And Grimes has it in the corner. Shot clock at 6. Here's Maxey. And they get it back. Grimes with the bucket. Grimes has got his first 3 points of the game.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
They look pretty demoralized to me, and that always shows through at the defensive end first.
Now here's Brown. Following the miss by Rui Hachimura. That one goes in.
When Brown has that jump shot working, guys, he's very hard to slow down. Nice looking release on his shot.
Now here's McConnell. Here's Huff. Up top, Hachimura. Puts up a 3. And it's Bona with the rebound.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Brown outside. Goes up on the wing. And again, it's Philadelphia.
Jaylen Brown.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
The Pacers making a switch here. And Halliburton sends it in.
Halliburton going off like this is fun to watch. He's really been engaged offensively.
On the top of the key. And it's Brown missing. Siakam deciding where to go with it. And that one drops.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
George, no good. Pacers trail by 21. Halliburton with it. Picked up by Brown. And taken away by Brown. Pass to Bona. Back to Brown. Over Halliburton. Brown's shot is good. Brown's got 9 points now in just the second half. And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for the 76ers.
And they've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant pressure on the ball and really disruptive in terms of what they've done defensively.
The shooting's been great, but also how about the energy level? That's what's impressed me the most. They've been getting it up and down in transition, and that takes effort.
The 76ers leading by 18. Here's Brown. Pulls up on the wing. Back to Maxey. Outside for George. Shot clock at 5. And the rebound goes to the Pacers.
And so much for repeating the three-point barrage he put on in the first half. Nothing here in the second.
Out of bounds will be 76ers ball. And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now.
Everyone, show them some love.
And so it's Maxey who brings up the ball for the Philadelphia 76ers. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. Here's the three. Knocks down the three ball. And the 76ers lead by 21. Here's Halliburton. Good for his 9th make in just 12 shots. That's an even 75% shooting.
Tyrese Halliburton, take a bow, young fella. You deserve it. You have been outstanding.
Offensive rebound. Here's Grimes. And the wing jumper offline.
For him, it has not been a game to remember, but all they care about is that W.
And George gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
No problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there. Clever, crafty defense. He saw that pass coming before it was even made.
Now, I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defenders.
It is good.
And when he gets downhill, Whitmore is a force.
George sets a screen. Maxey with it. Now Smith defending. Fades away. George, no good.
He can't get anything to fall, at least not this quarter.
Smith, no good. Philadelphia leading by 19 points. Here's Brown. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. On the bases with possession here. And a wide open look for Whitmore. Connects from three-point range. Whitmore's got 5 points now this quarter. Now George shoots the three. Drains it from beyond the arc. And the 76ers lead by 19. Here's Halliburton. One-handed.
Great speed displayed that time by Tyrese Halliburton. Went right to the rack when he saw the gap in the defense.
Doesn't get that one. Here's Smith. And he banks the layup in.
And that's how you move the ball, putting the defense in a really tough spot.
And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
I had a chance to find out what Nick Nurse was discussing with his players. He said, keep it going, guys. Ride this wave of momentum. We're playing great right now, but we can't let up. Guys, back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Oh, what a move! It's off target. And the foul on Rui Hachimura. That's his first foul. Philadelphia leading by 18. Now Edgecombe.
Smith with a nice job on that defensive stand. His length, really an asset.
Now Halliburton launches it, and it misses.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed. a tremendous boost for these guys as this game winds down and what will be a win here in Game 1 of the series for Philadelphia.
It was like watching a three-point shooting contest tonight here.
And they just didn't seem to let up. Whether the last several shots went down or not, 3 after 3, it just seemed to pay off for them.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and look at the stats, just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for P.J. Edgecombe.
Tremendous contribution from him, scoring the basketball. Everywhere you look, his fingerprints were all over this game.
Shakes him, and that's in there. Excellent awareness.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exits.
Now Edwards. Following the three-point attempt by Tyrese Halliburton. 6 on the shot clock. Edwards fires. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Substitution on the court.
So it's Philadelphia winning this one easily. And you got to feel good about getting each and every game here in the postseason.
You know, Kevin, each game is just so significant and magnified. This has got to feel really good.
It's time for us to say so.
Homegrown in the ghetto, so feel the wrath of this sister. It's like you forget the baby boys. It's the biggest mama mia, the unladylike diva, lyric old man eater, believer or